Are we recording?
Yes, I think so.
Yes, we are.
Yes. And what is this? Is this 7.5?
Yeah, so welcome back to the Sketchbook Heroes Podcast, episode 75 with me, Elias.
Me, Robert.
And
And
in collaboration, in collaboration with 21 Draw, bringing you awesome, ooze to up your creative superpowers.
yes, ooze.
That's what they call it in the Turtles.
Really?
Now that I'm older, it's just... Ugh.
It's like ooze. Ooze.
I think they even make fun of it in the Batman versus the Ninja Turtles thing.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, I'm not calling it ooze. She calls it mutagen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because that's what we called it when we were kids.
Right?
But then the more I've watched it, like now when I'm older, they keep saying ooze.
Well, it's called
So
ooze.
it's called ooze, yeah. But it is a mutagen.
It is.
So, yeah.
It's always going to be mutagen.
And in The Witcher, you have mutagens.
Well, there you go.
Lesser and higher mutagens.
Mm-hmm. So maybe you'll find some turtles.
Mm-hmm. I'll become a turtle. My lifelong dream.
How cool would that be, though? Like, get a Leonardo skin for The Witcher.
That would be
Just
pretty sweet.
run around
Like,
as like The Witcher Leonardo.
Depending on your alter ego in that game, you could become. But that's what Fortnite is for, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can be. There's like Deadpool skins, and there's like a lot.
Oh,
of
really?
Stuff. Yeah.
Awesome.
I don't know if it's licensed or if it's just mods or anything, but looks fun.
Yeah.
They have a lot of that in that game, so we'll talk about that later.
Yes. All right.
And check out 21 Draw at 21-draw.com.
Yes. So this is a new year. And,
It is.
Well, we're looking forward to doing a lot more fun stuff with them. So, yeah, stay tuned. Hopefully, we'll have a lot more fun stuff to actually say about 21 Draw.
Yeah, except this intro, the sad intro.
Always.
But we do have an upcoming event, so we should probably lead with that.
Yeah, so we don't forget it.
Yeah, because next week, this episode is coming out.
Yeah.
And
So the following week?
Is it already? No.
What is it today?
6th?
Something. Yeah,
Of
6th
Jan?
or 7th. Yeah, 6th.
Yeah, so it might be just like another week after we release this. But
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Oh, well, we announced it days ago.
Yeah, we did.
And,
Instagram,
yeah.
bitches.
So please sign up on the Facebook event or like go to my personal Instagram has like links to a lot of things.
Yeah.
One of them is the event.
Awesome.
And that's at Ilias Patlis. I'm not going to spell it.
On Instagram.
Those who know, find Sketchbook Heroes, find us. You know
Yeah,
where
you
we
can
are.
find us. And if you can't find him, just write me and
Yeah.
I'll send you the link.
Whoever you're comfortable with.
Whatever.
Yeah, we'll send you invites. So just write. That's the best way. Yeah, just write to us somewhere
Just
and
write
we'll
to us.
somewhere and we'll send you the invite. A fly?
Fly. Shoot fly.
Fucking. Oh yeah, it's not winter anymore.
Well,
It hasn't really
never
been
was.
winter. Yeah,
It was snowing yesterday. That was nice.
I know. Like, and as soon as it touched the ground, it's just.
It was beautiful though.
But this has been a weird year, though.
Yeah, it has. Like these 6 days.
Yeah, 6 days of. But about the event, we're not going to tell you too much because we have no idea what's going to happen until
course.
the actual day. We just let the event grow until we reach the event.
Exactly. That's
Just
how-
expect no chairs.
Yeah. Yes. Seriously.
And we'll have some giveaways. We'll have, some activities if people want to sort of join in. But more than that, we're not going to force anyone to do anything.
No.
Just come,
Hang
mingle,
out. Yeah.
hang out. Yeah. Take this chance to sort of talk to people in the industry because there's going to be the super professional people mixed with the beginners. So feel free to join however you for however long you want to.
Yeah. There is no demands.
Nope.
For anything or anyone.
Just drink coffee. You don't even have to draw.
No,
I don't think.
No. I think a few people just came here to sit and talk to people last time.
I think so.
And I didn't see a sad face among anybody.
The feedback has been super positive. And with that said, everyone was sitting on the floor basically.
Yeah. I felt very sad for everybody.
Yes.
But
same, but people didn't seem to mind. So then I didn't feel as bad.
no. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens again. That's how we roll.
That is how we roll. Yes.
And it's free. If someone didn't get that, it's for free.
For free. Unless you want to drink some alcohol. We'll see if we can hook something up, but bring your own. Yeah, bring your own.
It's fine to drink beer, wine, whatever you prefer. Like
everything is allowed. Yes.
Yeah.
And it's on the 24th of January, unless we didn't say that already.
5 p.m. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like a little after work on a Friday. Yeah.
Yeah. Come mingle.
Come mingle.
Come mingle. I am come mingle.
He come mingle. He come mingle. And with that said, let's do the intro thing and.
Artists of the world unite. Step out of your comfort zone into the danger zone.
They loved 80s cartoons. Even with beards and tattoos, you know they haven't changed at all. Filling sketchbooks every night, getting better with each line. Sketchbook Heroes, imagination burning. Sketchbook Heroes, Sketchbook Heroes, pick up the Sketchbook Heroes. They don't seem to have any line. Sketchbook Heroes.
And we're back. Imagine when we do this as a video, and we're back, and we haven't moved at all.
We're just sitting here.
Yeah, it's just
pew,
like,
pew, pew.
pew, 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 we're back.
Star Wars, pew, pew. So, how have you been, my friend?
It's been good. I've done nothing creative whatsoever. I've just been refueling, basically. I've just been playing video games, building the gym, and doing nothing.
Hanging with the fam.
Hanging with the fam.
Nice. How was Christmas and all that shit?
Christmas we spent alone.
Just at home?
Yeah, just
no
at home.
Family, nothing?
No family. I think like my wife's little brother came by with her dad, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
That was the amount of visits that we had during Christmas. We were gonna meet some friends that live nearby.
Yep.
So the kids could play, but everyone was so content. Like we opened toys, we played some Super Mario, and then by like 4 p.m. no one was like, we were all in like cozy clothing, just like chill. we watched what is it called? National Lampoon?
Oh yeah,
like
Christmas
vacation. Yeah. That's what we did that, and then the kids fell asleep on the couch, and then we took them upstairs, and that was it.
That's still one of my favorite Christmas movies.
It is actually I don't remember them, they're super silly at times and super serious at times.
Yeah.
I don't feel that in newer comedies,
No.
they're super silly over the top. This one is doing that as well, but still
it has that balance that you need, and it might be a lot of nostalgia as well. Because,
probably.
I don't know. It's one of the movies I remember. Like one of the first movies, I laughed so much I couldn't sit in the chair. I fell
with the
off.
Cat, with this.
So many small golden
when he's waxing
nuggets.
that little.
Oh yeah, the sled thing,
the saucer. Yeah. And it wasn't as funny now because I was expecting it, but back then when I saw every year
so
basically,
unexpected, just like.
Yeah, but now that I see it, I'm just like, it wasn't that well done,
Yeah.
And I'm a bit sad about that as well. It's a funny movie.
Yeah, it is. Chevy Chase. In his prime.
In his prime. Optimus Prime.
Yeah. No, we had a pretty cozy Christmas as well.
So how about you?
So we had Anna's mom come in from Finland, and they both celebrated with me and my family.
Oh, shit. At your parents' house?
Yeah, so mom, dad, sister's boyfriend, and the 3 kids, and then Anna and her mom.
Saflitas?
Yes. So I was terrified going into it, because this was the first time that Anna's mom meets my family.
And they were all racist together.
Of course. That's how you bring them all together,
We might be different, but we're not beggars.
Exactly.
Ouch. Oh, man.
But no, it was all really, really good.
Did you have any Christmas spirit this year? Because I felt nothing.
Nothing.
There was, the snow usually adds a little to it.
Yeah.
And without the snow, I was like, oh, this is pretty much autumn.
Just gray and dark. Yeah. Yeah. No, it felt more like, let's go and have dinner at my parents' house. That's what it felt like. But it was really, really nice. Like, fantastic even. It was,
Yeah, the picture you sent us was really good. I was like,
we were.
and it's only this o'clock, like
Exactly.
early.
But nobody got extremely wasted. We left pretty early. Like,
yeah. That's the key, I think.
yeah, I
Yeah,
think
right?
so too. Yeah,
Just
get
like
in there, open the gifts, and just get the fuck
out before shit goes
Yeah.
south.
Started this year off derailing the fuck out of this episode. Awesome.
This episode is about nothing.
That is also true. But yes.
Yeah, this is 2020
braggy.
onwards and forwards. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever it is. Well,
It's we're trying to have some episodes that are about observations, bullshit,
just everything and nothing.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah. So did you buy anything during because I don't know.
Oh
if
no,
this is-
like you mean the days in
in-betweener.
between? Yeah, because in Sweden, like guys have Black Friday, we do too because Sweden. I don't know. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving
No, we
usually
have no reason to
we
have
have no
anything
reason to
like
have the
that.
Black Friday thing, like because that's what it's connected to somehow.
Yeah.
And we have sort of like between Christmas and
New Year's.
in New Year's, yeah, we have our own sort of Black Friday.
Yeah, it's like a week of discounts.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of. Just getting rid of all the
Like
stuff from
last,
the previous
like
years,
yeah, exactly that.
Or
They're
the- yeah.
cleansing out their storages to get the new stuff in.
which is really awesome.
It is awesome. If you're looking for something specifically, just buying for the sake of buying, I guess.
Yeah.
But
But
there are some good discounts, like especially like if you need a vacuum cleaner, like shit like that, or a new
Exactly.
washing machine, you could get some nice prices.
It's
But
perfect.
if you're looking for like the stuff I really need, it's never on discount.
Yeah.
Like it's never.
And it's kind of funny too because it's almost like they're rubbing it in everybody's faces, like
Mm-hmm.
you suckers buying all this expensive shit when you could have just waited a few more days.
Few more days, yeah. So everything like, but they still do this, like the prices go up, and then they go back to normal, and it's a discount.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
hate that.
yeah. That's true.
And I'm
But,
seeing it, like companies that you know of, like
Mm-hmm.
so bad.
So bad.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I went nuts.
What'd you get?
So I got everything that was sort of on discount that I could find that I wanted.
I bought everything.
So I did the one that I had to get, which was on like a super discount just that day. I don't know. Was Jedi Fallen Order, the new
Legit.
game, and it's my favorite game right now. I can't stop playing it, which is awesome. I haven't felt this way about a game in forever, and I will probably talk a lot more about this game later on. So I got that one. I got the first and second Hitman game for PS4, which I've only tried the demo for the first one, and I really liked it, and watched like a lot of walkthroughs, and it looks amazing, and I love Hitman. So I got those three and the latest Tekken game.
Oh shit! Yeah, I think I have that one as well. Like Tekken 7.
Yeah.
I bought it for the kids.
Yeah, I just bought it because it was on discount.
But
and
I
it's,
just
it's
can't.
good to have like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
if you get like if you come over
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you
have
know you
friends,
just
yeah.
want
Then
stuff
it's
like
fun.
that. Yeah.
But playing it alone, like the story modes and shit,
Yeah.
just like you don't
No,
care.
I tried it, and it's like, Heihachi Mishima story, and you're like, I hate this character.
yeah, this character
I never
is
played
so
with
weird.
this
He's like
character.
a Japanese Hulk Hogan.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like I don't
that's
care.
such a good comparison to the character. Yeah,
Like, and I'm personally like I haven't watched like anime in a while because I'm so tired of these weird stories that make no sense. And Tekken
that's
is
what
like
anime is.
yeah, but just people talking to themselves in corners, like
Yeah.
looking at other people living their lives, sort of, and like I need to become better. I need to be like. I just can't relate. Although we all have the same struggles, they're just like in anime, they just never develop. And then they're like 700 episodes later, they still do the same thing. I'm just like, oh, it makes me so angry. It makes me so angry. So I just like anime, unless the story's like pretty straightforward, I can't watch it. Like, I don't know. I'm just going to stick to the like Ghibli movies.
Oh yeah. Well,
Like they're weird. But they're good weird.
is
I
Ghibli
don't-
still a thing? Didn't they like burn down and like?
I have no idea.
Didn't they? I don't know.
You mean like Australia?
Yeah. Oh man.
Good segue. Ron.
Yeah.
I-
I heard something that the Ghibli studio actually burnt down.
What?
Yeah.
I know that the
and
Wallace and Gromit one did.
Or maybe that's the one that I was Yeah, it might
'Cause-
have been that one then.
Yeah, because those people, I think that's an insurance thing, but you never know.
yeah.
I'm just like, okay,
But
let's.
that's what I thought
yeah.
about the Ghibli one too.
Okay.
Because apparently it's not doing so well. Animated movies in general are a tough
It's
business.
yeah. I don't know how Leica survives, because they spend like years, and I'm talking like 10 years to make one movie.
Yeah. They have
And-
to do small
and
like ads or stuff like that to keep themselves afloat, don't you think?
I don't know what they do. I don't know how they survive, because they make models and they have to build everything, and the sets are built and rigs, and like,
They're not small.
and they're
Like,
not
it's-
small. Yeah, it's a fucking warehouse.
And even like, because I've only seen Kubo.
Yeah, but just like
But
look
that-
behind the scenes on any of those movies.
But you see them
It's-
walking
it's-
through the city that they built. Like,
Yeah.
it's huge. They're walking in there like giants, but it's still big. And
Yeah,
it's
it's-
so detailed. And
It's big,
insane.
and you got to have the rigs that the characters like, depending on what they're doing,
Mhm.
and then like every like inch they like move. I don't know if inch is the correct
Probably
thing,
not.
but probably not. Who cares?
Millimeter.
Millimeter, like, but yeah,
Metric
like imagine
system,
some guy
bitch.
needs to go in and just like tweak it and then go back out of the frame. They film it, they go back in, he moves it, goes
Yeah.
back out. Like, imagine that for 7 hours. Like, yay! Today we made his hand move a little. Like, yay!
Yeah, and you have to like, because they are so accurate. It's like, moving a little bit of the hair,
Mm-hmm.
moving a little bit of the jacket, moving a little bit of the hand, moving a little bit of the nose and
Mm-hmm.
the mouth, and like every single thing.
You should have seen for the Missing Link movie that they made
Oh, yeah,
with
yeah.
that monkey type of character, like
Sasquatch-ish.
Bigfoot. Yeah, Bigfoot,
Yeah.
Sasquatch, whatever. That character, he has like in Cuba, they have like different chins for it with different mouths on it that they can like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, or heads.
Mm-hmm.
So insane how many models of the same character they have. Like, oh, this model only does this. This model is this. This is, you can change these parts, like
That's crazy.
little outfits, little everything. Like, everything needs to be created.
That's
So,
fucking crazy.
and the cities that they build, man, it's so amazing. Like,
So good. Yeah, I need to see that movie though.
it was actually really good. Like, I was not expecting it, because when I saw the trailer, I was like,
Where did you see it?
I think it's on.
Did you
one
get
of
it
the-
on iTunes?
You can rent
or
it
Apple
on
TV?
Via Play, but yeah, you can get it anywhere. I think
Oh,
you
okay.
can find it on YouTube. Then you can, because
Oh, yeah.
Via Play just doesn't give you the choice of English. Like,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
just like, oh, here you go, Swedish.
Yeah, I know. That's why
Oh, yeah.
I never really liked Via Play.
It's good for kids, but I personally get offended.
Yeah.
Get
Uh,
angry.
I think I had it in Denmark because they had a lot of good stuff
Mhm.
on there. But yeah, fuck it.
Actually, for newer movies, it's better.
Okay,
Like, when it comes to like grown-up shit, like superhero movies.
nice. I just buy those.
Worse if they were dubbed as well.
Oh man.
Oh man, imagine that, like the Avengers.
Jag
Like,
är järnmannen.
Järnmannen. Jag är Thor. That would be garbage.
Speaking
But-
of those, yeah, I want to say I forced Anna, but this was her idea. Because I had a bad day yesterday and I wanted to watch Infinity War. And she's
'Cause
like,
you
let's,
had a bad day.
and she was like, let's watch it. And then after the movie, I was like, okay, she's dead in her brain now because it's like 3 hours of Infinity War.
Mhm.
And then she's like, well, let's watch the next one. And at this point, it was already kind of late.
Yeah.
And then you have 3.5 hours of the next one.
And
whatever.
it starts like it's slow in
It's
the beginning.
slow. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
so slow.
The
in
whole
beginning.
movie is kind of slow,
Mhm.
but then it's like very hectic battles and
Yeah,
very
exactly.
extreme, and then it's slow again, and like you said, the tears and the
Mm.
it's just like inching forward, and then yeah. But she stayed awake. I think it's like the first superhero movies that we've seen together that she's actually stayed awake for.
Fuck.
So
And
this
she
is-
started there.
Yes, it's insane. Yeah, no, she's not a big like Marvel fan.
No, I get that. Have
Star
you guys
Wars,
watched Deadpool?
Yeah, she likes Deadpool.
She likes Deadpool.
Yeah.
Oh, well, who doesn't like that?
Deadpool is awesome.
Even my wife liked Deadpool.
It's got Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. That's it, actually.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds butt.
Exactly. Yeah, nudes. But Star Wars, that's a whole different thing. Like she's becoming more and more into Star Wars now.
Oh, shit. I'm getting more and more out of it.
Yeah?
And I haven't even seen the last one.
Well.
But the
yeah.
games do look, like the new game does look cool as
It is.
fuck
It
because
is.
they left the corridors.
Yes. It's a good good. What do you call it? Like a classic platform gamer thing.
Yeah, no, it's not platform.
What do you call those? type of
Platform is
games?
like Super Mario.
Oh, okay.
So this is open world sandbox games.
Yeah, I guess one of those Uncharted-ish type.
Mm-hmm.
Solve puzzles and jump around and chop some stuff.
But
with
it is a
lightsabers.
bit like RPG adventure. I don't know
Yeah, I
because you
guess.
level up your character.
Yeah,
and do shit.
exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah. So we talked about this earlier. It's
Yeah,
like a Witcher meets Uncharted
In space.
in space. Star Wars. It's very cool. I just got my twin lightsaber thing. So-
Witcher in space.
Yeah. So we were gonna talk about how horrible it is that Australia is burning, and then we
Yeah,
just
and
segued
then
it.
just segue to off. No, but I
That's
just
so
wanted to
horrible.
say that I've seen a lot of artists like selling their work either for a discount and then or like for half like full price, but they're sending half of it for profits or all of it to help like different organizations like get money to charities to help Australia burn less. Burn less.
Help Australia burn.
Less.
We should
Just
do
wait
our own campaign.
Yeah, just like
All of the money
for those
earned
t-shirts, yeah.
will be spent on more gasoline that we will send over.
Oh man, that would be so dark. The shitstorm that would follow for
yeah.
that one.
But yeah,
Make Australia burn. And
Oh
then
my
on the
God.
back it says less.
no,
burn
but
less.
it is fucking horrible.
It is.
crazy.
It's insane. Like
Yeah.
that every major city has been affected.
Yeah,
It's insane.
much.
Like, and like
'Cause
the hardest part.
like so Anna's sister is living down
How's
there
Eric?
now. I don't know. I haven't talked to him. Maybe he's
Shit.
dead. Eric, are you still alive?
Dude,
Send me a DM.
send me a DM. And
Like
then you
he's
don't
listening.
see it for years. You know, it's one
Exactly.
of those like
Yes.
requests.
Oh, I hate those.
Yep. I just wish it went straight to inbox.
Yeah,
Why do I have to approve every fucking thing?
exactly.
Can you remove that?
Probably.
I don't think so.
No, I don't care. I hate fucking Instagram now.
Yeah, Instagram has gotten a bit weird.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't get any joy from it at all anymore.
Mm.
But it's also because I'm not giving any more time to it.
Yeah, but I
Like,
think that's
so
good as well.
You obviously you get what you give.
But that's the thing. How
mm.
much can you give
Yeah.
to one platform that might not be there in 5 years? You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, exactly. And like you said, I haven't been creative at all.
Mm.
So I was really creative up until Christmas because
Mhm.
I needed to save money. So I made gifts, which I always do. And after that, it was just like there was no more incentive to create, and I just wanted to relax.
Mhm.
And then I got all those fucking games, and then ta-da!
No, but I did the same, dude. And I was doing well on Instagram
Mm.
before, and I just stopped. Just fuck this. I'm going to take a break. I'll do a couple of stories every now and then. But most of the time, I just didn't care.
Yeah,
I just noticed, like, oh shit, I forgot to log into Instagram and do a story. And then I had nothing to do, so I just didn't. And then I just moved on with the holiday. Like,
you were living.
yeah. So it was just like spending time with the kids, playing with the toys, building Legos, and then
Oh, yeah, I
going
saw
back
you-
to
Harry Potter.
Yeah, we built the whole fucking castle.
Awesome.
But it's not the castle; it's the smaller one. The castle was like 4,000.
Damn.
This one was just 8,000.
Just.
8,000, not 8.
Mhm.
8,000. This was just smaller. No, so we built the what do you call it? Where they eat? You know the
Oh,
the Harry Potter
mess hall.
cafeteria.
The mess hall.
No, cafeteria.
Oh yeah, cafeteria. Sure.
Cantina.
Is it Hogsmeade
Yeah.
or something?
No,
like
no,
that?
no, no, no. It's the one in the castle. It's cool.
Oh, okay,
But it was cool. It was
Nice.
fun. I built it by myself listening to podcasts.
of course. Yeah.
My
why
son was like out of the room, just like,
It's like no,
okay.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
I want to see you build it.
I'll see it in the morning. It's going to be done. Super excited. I was like,
No.
thank you. I was like, it's going to be quick. I'll just do this and play some games. I'm like,
No.
1 o'clock.
Mhm.
I'm done.
No.
1
I
a.m.
remember
that is.
So yeah, everybody keeps asking why I don't build my models. That's why.
That's why, yeah. There's other shit to
yeah.
do.
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, shout out to all the artists that are
they're helping out.
that are helping out. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's a really nice thing.
Definitely.
And just to sort of like segue, I think people should help other artists more and people in general 2020. I
Yeah.
think that should
Yeah.
be like, if you give a little more 2020 instead of like me, Instagram, me famous, me this, my job, my blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I think just focusing on just like being a bit more supportive to the people around you, I think that is key now, like, because we're all super busy. So just, I think those kind of things will benefit you more than all the other shit that's happening around you.
Definitely.
I don't know what kind of people are following, but the people that I follow, if someone's doing something cool, I'll give it a shout in one way or another.
Yeah. No, if I see something, I immediately share it if that's what I want to do.
And I feel that people are afraid of your success as well. You know what I mean? Because I think the least helpful people that I know are the people closest to me. You know, like not the artists close to me that I talk to on a daily, but everyone else.
Yeah.
Those are the least helpful people because I see that they're liking it, but they're not helping me at all.
No.
But people that I don't know, that I have a connection to online, the most helpful fucking people. It's such a weird thing. I think that people are afraid that if you succeed, they will fail, you know, by definition somehow. Like that,
it's like you're taking all the glory.
or I'm taking
something.
all the jobs, or, you know, I'm doing all the events or whatever it is. Like people are not, like, I don't know what it is. Like they don't want, like if they're not succeeding, they don't want to help anyone else succeed either.
No, it is that
That's
ego.
That ego.
I think so.
And the thing is, I think, I don't remember who it was. Someone, I think it was Andrea, that talked about it. Fighting the urge to not help.
Yeah.
And that kind of stuck with me.
That's a good point.
And that was Andrea Femmerstrand when we talked to her on the podcast years ago. But that was like a conversation.
Nuka.
Yeah, Nuka. And it was something she said like years ago before that.
She said a lot of good things.
She did say a lot of good things. This was, I think it was like on a workshop that she said this to me, like something that why she took a break, or I don't remember what it was.
Oh yeah, I remember you told me about it after she said it. It was definitely her.
And it's just like that urge to, like you feel like a jealousy towards people's success.
Yeah.
But you got to shrug that off and just like, no, I'll help this person. Why wouldn't I? Like, it won't affect anything I do except in a positive way.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it is with us artists in general. Like, I've felt it too. Like, I'm not like, oh, I help everyone.
I think it's people in general. It doesn't matter if you're an artist or whatever you are. It's just that, you know, you want to be successful before you can start helping people, maybe.
Yeah.
And it almost feels unnecessary to help anybody if you're not as successful as them. Or I don't know. This is speculating.
Yeah, this is definitely 100%. Speculating.
And just repeat.
Yeah, that is horrible. What was the point of this?
The point of this was Australia is burning, Elias. So it's very, very horrible. But so if you can contribute in some way, please do. I don't have any like charities on hand that I could recommend.
But I think there's tons of them.
Yes.
Just take like, I think the big ones that you know of, and they'll feel like a safe bet, you know.
Exactly. I think anything.
Just buy prints. You don't have to be the person doing the charity thing.
No.
You could just donate something, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever feels good to you. Like even if it's $1, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's fine.
Whatever you can spare.
Whatever you can spare. Because if we all, like 1,000 of us, you know, chip in a couple of dollars or $1, that's money.
Look at you remember Notre Dame in Paris? Burned? Yeah. And they sent out like a collection thing, and they got like $250 million.
What? That is a lot.
Just like that, I think, in a weekend or something.
Did it burn? I thought it collapsed.
No, it burned.
It burned. That was it. Okay.
Some really cool pictures.
That's how it collapsed.
Yes. And I mean, if people can get together and do that for a building, you know, this is a whole continent.
Oh, yeah, that is insane.
Like, you have an area that's been burning since October, I think, and it's as big as a whole fucking country is burning as we speak.
That is so insane that such a big part of that continent is on fire.
And it's like, it's very, very close to where we were living and staying, and like it's so.
But were you guys in New South Wales?
Yeah,
because that's
that's Sydney.
It's and it's like it's been hit the worst.
Yeah.
That is insane.
But yeah, no, it's so horrible. And I've seen some horrifying images, like burning koalas and shit like that. It's so fucking...
Oh, no.
Yes. Like, they're so cute. And then, they can't move. They're so slow. So they're just stuck in the trees.
But, dude, it's not... When there was fires in Greece, I think, people tried running to the water. Fuck, no chance.
Yeah.
The fire just, caught up to them and just poured them. They were just floating corpses in the water.
It's insane.
Because people thought that, we'll run, to the water and save it. But once you got up, you died. How long could you stay under for it's a big fucking fire?
It's the smoke that gets you.
Yeah, and the smoke was on the surface of the water.
Yeah.
So
It only takes a few seconds, and then you are gone. Mm-hmm. That's why.
And coming out of the water,
exactly,
just getting it all in your lungs, deep breaths.
Yeah,
that was so dark. Yeah,
suicide. It's insane. But yeah, so stay low, people. God damn it! If you're in a fiery place, stay low. Yeah.
But yeah. Support in any way you can.
Yes, please, and thank you.
Yeah. So, also something I noticed, just before vacations, Inktober has gotten in trouble. Everyone hates Jake Parker. Welcome to, I don't know, the
2020.
Yeah, exactly. No, but it was just before 2020. But
well, I just heard of it now.
So. Damn, rage culture, motherfuckers.
So what happened? Jake Parker is the man who
created Inktober years ago. I don't remember how many years it's been now. It feels like a decade.
I mean, we've only been doing it maybe 3 or 4 years.
Is it really just that?
Or maybe you've done it before.
It's been before that, but I don't know if I ever I did 1, 2, and then.
I'm pretty sure you introduced it to me or told me about it.
I don't remember when I did it the first. Just go back on the old Instagram account and check.
But
he claimed he trademarked, or I think he managed to do it. So he has a trademark on Inktober. And people that have been selling art books online have been notified by Amazon. So this is not Jake Parker personally or his lawyer contacting people. They told Amazon, if you find things with Inktober as the brand, selling something with Inktober as the name, just please take it down.
Yeah. Well, that
and
makes sense.
Amazon has just been going on, taking people down or sending them a cease and desist thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, I think Jake Parker, people flipped out. I don't think people even read what happened. They got the headline or the gist of it. And then you make assumptions.
Yeah.
You fill in the blanks with assumptions.
Which is what people do today.
All the time. And they're like, he just wants money, motherfucker, trying to earn money off of her work, blah, blah, blah. Internet.
Mm-hmm.
Twitter specifically, where you can retweet bullshit.
Yeah.
And people have been raging. I don't know Jake Parker. I've never talked to Jake Parker. But the amount of hate for trying to nurse your baby... This is his baby.
Yeah.
He created this from an idea that he had, and he doesn't want the idea to get into the wrong hands. So he wants to be able to control what happens with the brand Inktober.
Mm.
And the thing is, I kept reading because I was like, oh yeah, but this sounds shady. But then I kept reading. And it's not about not letting you use your Inktober stuff. It's about you not using the name Inktober, the brand,
to sell
your stuff with.
Yeah.
You can say I don't know, give me a name, Gully's Inktober drawings.
Yeah.
That's different. But don't use the logo to promote your sketchbook, in that sense. Use it sort of you can't use Inktober as a headline.
No.
You can't use his brand. It's like you use The Legend of Zelda to sell your stuff.
Exactly.
You can't do
it doesn't
that.
Work
it's
that
not.
way.
It's not your IP.
No.
It's not your thing. You could always say inspired by the Legend of Zelda challenge or la 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 in your title, but you can't use Legend of Zelda as your title.
Because that's a copyrighted name.
Yeah, and now Inktober is just a concept.
Exactly.
But it is a specific concept that has a brand to it now. Inktober belongs to all of us. Something that we can do freely, use the hashtag, use the concept, But we can't use the logo for selling our own shit. I don't think that's right. Like, it doesn't matter how much.
Of course not.
He's not asking for your money. He's just asking you to respect that Inktober, the name, is a brand and that you don't use it to sell stuff. It's not that tricky. Like,
It's easy.
It just
So
exploded.
what did they do? They just started hating on him and like...
Oh, dude, so much. Like, I don't think people even read into what happened. It's just like, oh, yeah, he just wants to make money off of people's art and, like, exploit this and blah, blah, blah. It's just like, like every silly shit you could think of. There are still things that I don't understand about it because a trademark. But what a trademark is, like, basically, if anyone uses Inktober somehow, if you don't fight the one person, then you lose credibility fighting the next one because you're like, oh, but you let this guy use it, but you're not letting this guy use it.
Yeah,
so you lose, like, the power that the trademark gives you.
Yeah.
So I personally haven't worked with trademarks more than I've been involved in a similar thing that he is now.
Mm-hmm.
And the shitstorm that follows because people just read a headline like, oh, Inktober, Jake Parker is trying to blah, 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 and people just take that as truth because stupid.
Yeah.
And so please just go in and read about it because I think he's been very open about his approach. And I think anyone dealing with trademarks, it's fucking swamp water. It's just like you don't know what you're stepping on. It's just like blindly treading through those waters. And it's super tricky. So I'm just like, I don't know anything about Jake Parker besides that he created
Inktober.
that. Yeah. But I think giving someone that much shit and now you're hating on Inktober because you don't understand, that's on you.
Yeah.
And try to be a bit more open-minded. Come on, people. Like, this rage culture shit. Like, you're all fucking butthurt for everything that happens.
Exactly.
Like, even us joking about what pencil is that got someone, like, super triggered. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care if you get triggered. It's a joke.
Yeah.
If you can't take it, go
Don't.
fuck yourself. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah. Enough about Jake.
Rant over.
Yeah. Man.
Oh, yeah.
What's next on the agenda, Maestro?
There was a discussion online, of course, on the Twitter again.
On the line.
Someone was like, oh, don't use alcohol markers, because they're not light fast.
Well,
They weren't intended to create expensive commissions with and blah, 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 blah. And so forth and so on and blah, blah, blah.
So what are your thoughts on that?
I both agree and disagree.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, does it have to be light fast? Because she was talking like specifically about, I don't remember her name. I didn't write shit down. I don't care.
Sketchbook Heroes.
Sketchbook Heroes. Stealing shit. No. But my point of view is that if it lasts my lifetime, I'm willing to pay the 2,000 crowns or, $600 or whatever she was talking about for a print. If it lasts my lifetime, I don't need it to last so my kids can own it.
No.
Because thing is, all of the people selling commissions at Comic-Con are not going to be remembered.
Of course not.
Like, they're not going to be remembered. They're going to be remembered for one, like, the next generation, maybe.
Maybe.
And then, like, some people that will survive, I think, is like Mike Mignola, some other, like, big comic book names,
People that are more icons than...
I think so. Then, will survive the passage of time. Like, Stan Lee, for not drawing shit, will be remembered for a long time because he's iconic as fuck.
He made superheroes.
He made superheroes what they are. Yeah. And I think that there's just like, if I buy like a sketch from my favorite artist, like Adam Hughes, and I pay 2,000 crowns or like that's like $230, and it's drawn with markers that are not light fast, I don't care because I'm going to enjoy it while I have it.
It's
and
not
then
gonna
when I'm
disappear.
dead, people can wipe their ass with it. I don't care. Like, I'd prefer they didn't, but I'm not there to care.
No, you bought it for you.
Yeah.
And
I just want it to last while I'm enjoying it. I might even resell it before I'm tired of this, or I don't have anywhere to hang it. I'll just give it to someone else that enjoys it more. So I think my thing is that, no, they're not. They were made for like designing stuff, like
quick
sketches, roughs, or like concepts that were never going to see the light of day, except in creating the product that you drew.
Exactly.
Like
yeah, exactly.
And I'm fine with them not being light fast.
And I kind of disagree. Because I did a poster for the studio that I work in
Oh, you disagree with me or her?
with her.
Okay, yeah. I was
Well,
like,
to a certain degree, because I haven't it's not that I've taped up all of my sketches on the windows and just had them be attacked by sunlight for years and years.
but I wouldn't do that with light fast things either.
No.
Like I wouldn't.
No, I
hang
wouldn't
them
do
in
that
the
with
sunlight, anything. Yeah.
But so I did a little drawing of pretty much all the people that was working in the shop when I started as an apprentice, and that stood in the shop window for years,
Yeah.
maybe 4 years, hit by direct sunlight. Well, granted, we're in Sweden, so that's about
one day a
four,
year.
yeah, something like that. No, but it's not
Yeah.
a lot of very intense sunlight, but it still looks kind of the way I did it. Like, I need to go back and really look at it now.
Yeah. I think in comparison, it probably faded a bit,
but
if
it still
doesn't-
looks just as good as
Yeah.
when I drew it. Like,
yeah.
I don't
in your
see,
mind at least, like you're not you're
No.
not seeing the difference.
exactly,
because
exactly. And I think I would probably notice the difference.
some difference. You
So it still lasts, and it's on purpose. So it's recycled paper, which, like in my mind, would probably dissolve the
Yeah.
the
but it might be that
markers
it's
more.
like a gray, black and gray thing.
Yeah, it
is.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that might be a difference. Like if it was like reds and stuff, maybe they would have faded
probably.
more. Maybe.
Yeah, I guess.
And for those of you that we just like totally assume that you know what light fast means, it's like the degradation of color when it's like when light hits color.
Yeah.
And the pigment is sort of like apparently something
Dispersed.
happens on a
Yeah.
molecular level.
Yeah,
And what the fuck?
Wait.
There's sound?
nice.
I've never heard this watch do a ping because I always have it turned off.
It was almost like message.
Message.
You know, you said something good.
Ding. No, but it's basically like how light fades color,
Yeah,
just to be non-scientific.
and that's actually how lasers work. If you remove tattoos.
Yeah, and it's basically ultraviolet light hitting color, so it's all
the
invisible
pigment
shit. Yeah.
on paper.
And then it breaks their molecular something, and it breaks the color, and it fades.
Molecular
like the
durability.
That was it. And it's like, fuck, I don't remember the word, but yeah.
Yeah.
Fancy words to explain this. Imagine that.
Nice.
You're welcome.
Yeah. But so that's how tattoo lasers work too. Send
And
in
I
light,
did not
break
Google
up.
that today.
Good job.
I Googled that like months ago.
And you still remember.
Exactly. I'm not that old.
Nice. Yeah. No, but no, I don't agree. But again, I haven't really tested it out. So
And-
I agree
yeah.
to disagree.
Hmm. I think it's fine. Like
Yeah.
depending on what type of artist you are, I think like some people will care more and some people will care less. There is no right or wrong.
No.
Like if you don't feel right with buying, like I think out of the box, I hope people know that Copics or alcohol markers aren't, like light fast, because alcohol is not your friend when working with color.
No.
So alcohol markers,
Yeah.
So use them however you see fit. If you are like aware of it and you're fine with it and your clients buying know it and are aware of it, that's good.
yeah,
Then you're a winner.
Yeah. Or maybe you can just keep that in the back of your head. If you do sell like an original Copic sketch,
Mhm.
just let the person know. Like, try not to hang this in direct sunlight.
Yeah.
Or
I would
something,
recommend people not do that with anything,
Yeah.
because daylight or like sunlight, like direct sunlight,
Oh, yeah.
kills most things. Like
But that's the thing. Like, people don't really
I even
realize
see that in
this.
my pants. Like my jeans. Like if there's like a 30-degree summer,
Yeah.
when I sort of like the part of my pants that like doesn't get hit by sunlight, when I fold, like drag
Oh,
them out
yeah,
or
yeah.
something, and you just like, oh, half of my pants are like light gray,
Yeah.
and the rest, like the bottom parts are like
Solid black.
Yeah, solid
Yeah.
black. Like I bought them
But that's the thing. Like, people don't realize that the sun is trying to kill us constantly.
constantly. Yeah,
We just have this beautiful earth protecting us. Well, now
Mm-hmm.
that Australia is gone, we're all doomed.
we're like the Apple logo right now.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Fucking
Yeah. No. All right. Anything else on the agenda?
No, not really. Retro? I have nothing else.
Any tools? Nothing?
I haven't drawn shit.
Okay.
Lickety split.
Lickety split. Let's do a swooshy thingy. Yeah.
It's not gonna sound that great.
No.
And we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Retro.
Yeah.
So
yes.
So.
So.
We have nothing this week. Like that. We haven't done any homework. I mean,
No.
We have tons of things though.
What we've done is everything we wanted to do that's not work.
Yeah.
Pretty much, or tried to.
Like the
Watching
thing is drawing.
stupid things, playing stupid things, listening to stupid things, doing stupid things, but nothing productive.
And I'm also super interested to hear what people think of the last episode. That's just a retro,
Oh yeah,
like a derailed retro about
oh my god,
vampires. Yeah. It's so nerdy and gay in a good way,
Yeah.
which is the only way.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I loved it.
It was fun to do.
It was.
Yes. Hopefully it's fun to listen to as well. But so let's do your favorite thing that you've seen or played this holiday. Let's do worst and best. Worst and best of just the holiday, not the year.
What have I watched?
Because everybody's doing these top 10 of
I have no top
2019.
10s. Let's not do that. Let's not do the thing of the year.
No, just
Because
like
I have no thing
the
of the year.
best thing that you've seen when you had your time off now.
Oh, fuck, I don't know what to choose from. I'm just going to stick with the game that came out in 2015, The Witcher 3. I kept playing it. So now I have like 600 logged hours or something, maybe.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, and I'm actually playing the expansions. So I finished Hearts of Stone and I moved on to the Drug and Wine, I was going to say. But what the fuck is it called?
Blood and Wine.
Blood and Wine.
Yeah.
Drugs and Wine,
Yeah.
bitch. No, so yeah. I just want to say Drug and Wine. Yeah, so Blood and Wine. Blood and Wine. That's what I've been playing.
Awesome.
And it's so fucking good. Like, I watched the show first,
Yeah, same.
and then I jumped over to...
Where I did sort of an in-between thing for me. So I'm also playing The Witcher, but then obviously I got the Star Wars game in between. But so I started watching The Witcher, didn't really like it, left it for like a day or two, went back and watched it again, and gave it a solid chance. And after first
You got
episode,
to the fight? Oh,
exactly.
that first fight is fucking
It's
beautiful.
awesome. It's so good.
It's so good.
And
I did
it's
not
so,
expect it to be that good, though.
I love how they have, because I haven't read any of the books and stuff, so I
Neither.
don't know.
I've read the first one.
I don't know the tone that they have, but I assume it's similar to the game. But it feels like it does pay proper homage to the game and books. Hopefully.
Yeah, it's mostly the books, but they still differ.
Yeah, but you can
Mario
still
would know.
get like little things from the game and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
definitely. It has. I think it has the inspiration, like costume design from the game. I think.
Yeah.
rather than- I have no idea.
which makes
Don't
sense.
remember.
But all right, so so the show, The Witcher.
The Witcher.
I really liked it now. Like after finishing it and feeling like, why do we have to wait so long for the next season?
The fuck is that?
Yeah. But it's really good, I think. Like if you are,
It's a little all over the place,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
story-wise,
But
and
if you stick to it and actually finish it, when it does tie together, and you get that, oh right, oh fuck, that makes sense. When that
Yeah.
happens, it's just like awesome. I loved it. It was
but I
such
think
a good
this
moment.
show is, it's like one of those, like you're either gonna love it or you're just gonna hate it
yeah.
a lot.
For sure.
But I don't know, like what did I watch that was, what was like your top, like and bottom, top and bottom.
Top and bottom.
Top and bottom. I'm just gonna look through my Netflix and Viaplay history.
So I've seen a lot of stuff, and most of it is not memorable at all. Some of the best stuff that I've seen, well, I'd say the best is probably The Mandalorian show. For me, it's perfect. It's exactly what I want to watch. It's very out there and ridiculous, but it's also very serious. It's got that, that old Kung Fu. You remember that show, like with David Carradine?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
I remember.
that sort of feel. You know, you
I
have
don't know
this-
why I love that show
No,
because
it's probably the worst show in the world today. But it's just like you have this guy and he just goes, you know, to a different village or something new every episode and helps them out and do, you know, it's not this linear story that's gonna be, you know, 15 seasons of him trying to do whatever it is. Like it's, you don't know what the next episode is gonna bring you. Like, so you do have that small thread of Baby Yoda-ish and like them trying to find out or figure out what to do with it.
Mm-hmm. But do they manage, because I haven't watched beyond episode 3, I think, and do they manage to keep you sort of like, you know, like, because that's what I'm missing in a lot of the Star Wars movies. I think even the super old ones, you never sympathize a lot with anyone. I think one of the moments where I sympathize the most is with Harrison Ford. That's, I think, the only person that I sympathized with in the whatever the first episode,
Force Awakens,
that new trilogy. I just like, fucking don't know what they're called.
Yeah. No, I love The Force Awakens.
The Force Awakens is one of my favorite ones, even if it's sort of like a
It's like
a
everybody's-
reskinned
yeah,
version. I don't really. That wasn't my
think
experience.
Every fucking movie is a reskin of some other
Something.
movie. So,
But this is a
fuck
reskin
all
of
that
itself.
shit. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
I
of
guess
course.
that's what.
But history does repeat itself, and it is brand new characters, even if they are similar to older stuff. I don't like. I'm so sick of that whole argument.
No,
That
I
movie
never thought
is
that.
fantastic.
I think so too.
It's beautiful. It's awesome. There's so much good in it that it doesn't, like, I don't care
Same.
about the bad stuff in it.
Same here. Like, I personally like the chemistry there. It made me fall in love with Rey. I fell in
Exactly.
love with Poe,
Finn,
with
yeah.
Finn.
All of them.
Like the relationship between each other.
with Harrison, with
Everyone.
Everybody fucking
It was
vibed.
such a
It's
feel-good
such a-
fucking
Yes,
experience.
Yes.
And then the second shit by Ryan or whatever the fuck.
Ryan
it-
Johnson. Oh my God. Yeah.
He just like takes that feel-good thing and that like the unity that they had
And just
and
blows
just
it up.
pisses on it.
Yeah.
And it's nothing bad against Ryan. I don't really care.
No.
Like, but it just
He
feels
wanted-
like he had a vision. JJ had a vision.
They
and
they didn't just. Why couldn't they have worked together?
That would have been so good. That would have been so much better.
Plant some seeds and do it through a full trilogy. Like
That would have been so much better.
Yeah, you really need to see the last one because man, like. Yeah,
Man.
do not have your hopes up.
I do not have hopes at all. Like I said,
Yeah.
I've been asked to go for free, and I was just like, yeah, I'll do it later.
Yeah. No, definitely go for free.
Yeah. And the thing is,
no,
it's not for me. Like, I'll enjoy the first one and then pretend that it ends.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and they were all happily ever after, and they were awesome friends in space.
But that's the thing. And that's why, like, so again, me and Anna watched Infinity War Endgame yesterday. That's the end of 21 movies, or like 20 movies, 10
Yep.
years in the making. And it's a good end. Like,
I don't feel that.
no, I know you
Fuck,
don't. I don't. But it's like, because they do finish off almost every story apart from the ones that are going to continue. Like, you get an end. You have to agree with that. Like,
Yeah, but it's...
Cap, it's an end. Like, he's finished. Robert, he's gone. Like,
Yeah, I don't mind. Like, I don't mind that Cap was out. Like that. I enjoy that. I just don't like the Matrix 3 ending.
Yeah,
kind of we got there.
but
Otherwise, I'm fine with it. Like,
They-
I don't really mind.
just I'm trying to imagine how, like, the daunting task,
Oh,
of
dude.
fucking
Yeah.
wrapping it up, and they do
That I'm
it.
fine with.
They do
That
it
I'm
in a
fine with.
really, really awesome way. Especially after seeing the last Star Wars movie, which is over 40 years of, this empire.
Yeah, dude.
It's so the history of it's
You're
its
gonna
own religion.
Yeah, it's a religion.
It's-
like both of them are. Like, in
And
a
I
way.
love it so much. Like, it's so near and dear to me. I fucking love Star Wars.
Yeah.
And this is the last of the major Star Wars movies in that way.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is the respect? Like,
Yeah, definitely. And that's what I'm saying. Like, my dislike doesn't say that it's a bad or a good movie. You know
No.
what I mean? Like, it's just not for me.
exactly.
But I think a lot of the hate that's out there is about like it becomes like a personal thing on Ryan or
yeah.
JJ because
Oh,
there's
yeah.
the different classes.
Like, it's your fault.
Yeah, exactly.
You suck.
Yeah, and they blame like the people behind it, but then you have to think of these people have shackles as well that are like Disney shackles. Like the
Imagine that.
Imagine those shackles. Yeah,
Being JJ, and you've done your part.
Yeah,
and it's awesome.
yeah.
And he's like, he can just lean back and then, he's let it go. He's gone frozen on that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next guy fucks it up so bad, they have to bring in the first guy again.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is, I don't know, like, I don't believe that Ryan Johnson wanted to, like, because some people love his ideas better because, but he went, like, original stuff,
Yeah.
And I totally get that, too.
I respect that.
But I just wanted them, like, to work together. Or, like, okay, this is what I have to work with. What can I do with this instead of, like, every decision that JJ made, I'm just going to not do that. Because then you don't care about the movie.
Exactly.
There's a squabble
He
there.
wanted to make his own Star Wars movie.
Yeah,
so
you have a
just didn't-
squabble instead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're just like, there's so many cool things that I could continue on, but I hate what he did, so I'm just going to... And then you have, like, 2 movies that are separate.
Yeah.
Like, the characters feel a bit different. Like, now Rey's, like, pissed off all the time and, like, broody, which is good for part of the movie, but I feel that she's just, like, all the time, she's just a different character. And all that sort of, like, thing that they built up, like, with their chemistry and all gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
All gone.
Yeah. And I don't think they really picked that up in the last one anyway. Like, Again, let's not talk too much about that one. Like, we need to save that.
Yeah.
It's not the worst of my holiday. Definitely not. I think the worst movie that I tried to watch was Dark Star from...
Dark Star. What is that?
That is John Carpenter's...
Like a new one?
No.
It's an old one?
Really old. Like, probably one of his first movies. About, like, a crew on a ship in space that's called Dark Star.
Oh. Sounds
And
like
so, like...
Event Horizon.
The main bad guy is... Emballed. What do you call it? Like
a beach volley?
Yeah.
Oh, like one of those, like, no, not
blow up
Yeah, the
balls.
blow up ones. Yeah, the beach ball.
the beach ball. Yeah, it's that, like, painted.
Yeah.
painted beach ball. Yeah, that's the bad guy. That's the quality. So I wasn't actually able to watch the whole movie, unfortunately. And I tried to watch Critters 3 as well. That didn't really work.
Yeah, but that's the one
was-
that doesn't have DiCaprio. I think he's in the 4th one.
No, this one is new. Like,
What?
new.
Oh,
As
shit.
in
But how can that be
2015.
Critters 3?
Yeah.
That means that they've made another new 3?
Or maybe it's not called Critters 3.
'Cause
Maybe
there's,
it's
like, Critters 5 as
Critters
well.
something. The one from 2015. Anyways, like...
The reboot?
Yeah. No,
The reboot? I don't know.
So I got it
Yeah.
and started watching it, stopped it, but then because I actually bought it,
Yeah.
I had to continue watching it. And I was like, dude, there's not enough weed in this fucking planet to make this movie good.
Oh, that is
Like,
so sad.
It was so bad.
But it wasn't bad in the way that, like, Samurai Cop was bad. It's just bad.
Yeah, just bad.
Oh, that is so sad. Yeah.
Because this one had more of a budget. The critters look kind of cool, and they're still practical. Like, so
That's cool, at
like
least, yeah.
puppets. So kind of funny, but it's just not good. So yeah, one of those. I think those combined are my worst.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't think I've watched anything that I can think of that was, like, super bad.
No, like, I have a hard time not liking movies. I just always, I love the effort that goes into making a movie, and I respect it so much that even the worst fucking movie still gets my sort of love.
Yeah. The thing is, when we recorded that terrible Swedish parkour teenage movie in Sweden, Skills. Exactly.
Check it out. You should definitely watch it.
Yeah, there's a trailer on YouTube, or maybe the whole movie's on YouTube.
Yeah,
actually.
probably.
Fucking cares. But it's like it's dog shit. Like dog shit thinks it's a dog shit. You know what I mean? Like the dog shit has opinions, and it's such a terrible movie, but it was so fun to record.
Right?
Like we lived on location, and we recorded every day. We choreographed fights. We practiced the stunts. We like fixed outfits. Like we didn't make the outfits, but like
tested them.
them, and like I was dressed as different people, you know, to like do their stunts and stuff like that. And it's just so much fun to work on. Even if the result is dog shit, I didn't feel the same shame as the Samurai Cop guy did when he made Samurai Cop.
And that's horrible.
Yeah.
Like, that you would feel... Why wouldn't you just accept the goofiness of it, or like...
Oh, that's what I would have loved. But I kind of think that's what makes it beautiful as well.
Yeah.
Like now, 20 years later at least.
Yeah.
But that he would feel so much shame. But I guess expectations were different now. I think now when you record something like that, you can also see the fun a lot faster than back then.
Yeah,
He was probably already being judged being like a low budget actor, you know?
Yeah.
So I think like that shit coming out, people would have laughed. Whereas had I been in Samurai Cop today, people would have been like, "Oh man, I'm gonna watch that because it's so dumb." You know? Like Kung Fury.
Exactly.
I think is the greatest example.
And I love that movie.
It is fun. It's so much fun.
It is.
But it's
You need to know what you're walking into.
That is important. Like the consistency of your lowest level. If you keep that all the time throughout the movie,
You're gonna love
you're
it.
gonna love it. Yeah, and that's what Kung Fury does so well. Like it never tries to be Marvel.
No.
It doesn't try to be, like a
it owns-
big budget.
It owns its shittiness. I guess.
Exactly. They're like, oh, we're gonna go for the VHS look, and all the effects are gonna look very like made back then.
Yeah.
And they keep that consistency. Whereas in new movies, there's like bad acting, and then like
Michael Bay explosion.
Michael Bay explosions and then you can't afford to buy like a CG thing, so you have these like terrible 3D effects that are or like the 3D blood, or like the the animated blood that they have in movies.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's so bad
Yeah.
that it annoys you.
Yeah.
It's not like it's funny.
No,
And-
not in any fucking way at all.
Exactly. So it just doesn't it becomes a hard sell.
Yeah.
Like just keep it consistently sucky.
Yeah.
And I think it's a harder, it's easier to swallow.
Definitely. I think, but in everything, really.
Yeah.
Consistency. Like
I think so.
That's something that we keep talking about too, for both your Instagram
My
account
Instagram
and
accounts.
now movies.
No movies. Yeah.
But yeah, no, keep it consistently shitty and we'll fucking love it.
No, but I think so, yeah. It's because then you say, like, we know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Like, we know that this movie is going to be a goof.
Yeah.
Then just fucking own it. Don't try to make it more than it is.
No.
Because as soon as you try to, like, add bad CGI, it'll just break everything.
Yeah.
And you get annoyed because you're trying to pull it off as a serious movie and then you're giving us this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it just, like, takes a lot of money to get the CGI good.
Yeah.
Or like the right people. And
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
usually busy doing cool shit
Exactly.
for a lot more money.
God. I wonder what the wait list is for them. Like, how long,
Fuck, dude.
how many
Just all
movies
the-
do they have, like, waiting?
on the pipe? Like
in the pipeline?
In the pipeline, yeah. Because I'm just thinking,
That's
like the
interesting.
people that did Deadpool, and Deadpool, like it has millions in it,
Mm.
but it's not the millions you'd expect
No.
in a movie like that.
What was it, 9, 8?
I don't
9,
remember.
11 million?
Yeah, but fuck, do they
Which
do
is
something
nothing.
good with it? And I don't know how
Compared
they.
to Endgame,
but
that's
how
like
did they-
350
Dude,
million.
and I think in Endgame, I think the CGI on the really big battles sucks.
Yeah.
Like you start seeing that they can't make this believable.
Exactly.
Like when that pulse goes through the whole thing, like I was just like, wow, this is bad.
Some of the stuff, yes.
And
I
in
agree.
Captain Marvel, I think it shows the most. Like that movie has like
I need to see that again.
Yeah.
I've only seen that one time.
Yeah, dude. That's, I think, the movie that breaks that fourth wall. Like, it becomes like, oh, what am I watching? This feels like Photoshop effects.
Yeah. It does feel almost shoehorned in.
Somehow, yeah. Like, it doesn't feel like it has the same budget or, like,
No.
the same
and,
effects.
And the character isn't introduced until Infinity War, really.
Yeah,
Like, so it's the second last movie that sort of brings that character as the end credit scene.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you have a brand new origin or superhero movie.
Yeah.
And it's just like, where the fuck did this come from? Or like...
And also she comes in and saves everything, basically.
Yeah.
That's what sort of annoys me.
Exactly. And that's something that the Star Wars movies have done as well, where they just take this random new character, and that becomes like this really big character, and then nothing.
Yeah.
Like it's so.
It's just there to solve a problem.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Basically, like
Yeah.
then she comes in and kills everyone. Oh, you're
It's
good.
like yeah, but
Yeah,
we fixed it.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
that's sad.
yeah. Fuck that. So yeah, you haven't seen any bad stuff. That's good.
No, I don't think so. I even tried watching after watching Daybreak.
Oh yeah,
That was like both high and low. I don't know. It was not what I expected.
same.
Not what I expected. I
You
expected it to
mentioned
be
it,
yeah.
and I got interested, and I remember seeing it on
Mhm.
Netflix like a thing. Watched it, and I was like, hey,
Mhm.
like fuck, I really enjoy it, and it was perfect.
But the
'cause-
first episode was what I expected.
yeah,
The second and everything that followed,
Very
not what I
unexpected.
expected. Yeah.
exactly. It's a fun ride though, like
Oh, it was like
with its highs and lows.
yeah,
like you said.
exactly. But it's like Fortnite basically.
Yeah.
I think
guess.
like this movie is Fortnite. Like not as crazy as Fortnite, but as crazy as Fortnite, basically. Like it's so over the top, stupid. Like what I expected it to be was like skateboard, samurai swords, and zombies, basically.
Yep.
And then I don't know. I don't know if me telling you what you actually get, like without like ruining the plot, will disappoint, like keep you from getting disappointed, or if it's gonna sort of like take away the surprise. You know what I mean? I wish they had gone more of the direction of the first episode, but I'm not bummed that they didn't.
No,
The
the
thing
first
is-
episode is really good. I love
I would have loved to see more of that.
his samurai skills are just the funniest.
Because I expected so much more of that. Yeah, I expected so much more.
it's so fun.
Because that's what would have happened. You
Yes,
know, like that's
exactly.
exactly what would have
It's
happened.
so good.
You just like have this image in your mind of what's going to happen when you swing a samurai sword, and then just like
Nope.
because it's not even a real samurai sword. It's probably one of those prop swords. You know,
Yeah,
like the
Probably
ones
yes.
that we all have or
Yeah.
had.
It's like somebody sharpened it. A
Yeah,
little
exactly,
bit.
a little bit, just to make it like somewhat like if you break that sword, it's not really steel.
No,
Like it's something else, you know, like that. I
it's
don't
not Hattori Hanzo.
know. No. But it's fun.
But
it's
yeah,
fun.
no,
And
that
it's-
was a fun ride.
And I think that sometimes that's fine as well.
Mm.
Like The Witcher is that type of movie where, you know, like how The Mandalorian has that matinee like cheap look, you know, like it like
Yeah,
It's
B
like-
movie. Almost
it has a
Indiana,
B- yeah,
Indiana
right?
Jones type filter on it. in
yeah,
a way.
exactly. Like it has that and I think
It's a serious B movie. Like,
yeah, and then you have like I'm thinking of like the old shows like Hercules, Xena,
Mm-hmm.
Babylon 5, Star Trek, you know, like they all have like this they have like a genre. They're like a thing of its own.
Yeah,
You're either going to love it or you're going to think it's nerd shit.
exactly.
And I think that The Witcher has that in its own thing. You know, like it's created its own thing. It's not Game of Thrones.
I'd say it's that with a budget.
Yeah.
Like
the
it's-
budget is way higher, but sometimes when you see like the
production value is
it's
ridiculous. I think it's
and I think still
awesome.
though, with that said, it has some things I was just like, that's what you came up with? Where like because there's like some practical like masks and shit. I think they are. Like there's this creature that is not CGI, I think.
yeah.
Or maybe he is as well, but he looks so weird. And it looks weird as in he looks like someone did like a bad mask on him. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because it doesn't move in a way that is believable to me
Yeah.
when they get captured.
Oh,
Like
okay.
in that one scene where that creature attacks him or someone attacks him. That weird like goat thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's almost like a Pan's Labyrinth type
Exactly,
of
but
creature.
bad.
Yeah,
But it's so badly
that's right.
done.
Yeah,
And
no,
I was
that's
like,
practical.
What the fuck is that? I
Exactly.
was like, that is so poorly done that it's like, how is this the same as the rest?
It's almost like an 80s type of werewolf suit.
Yeah, exactly. And
It's just like you can't move in it.
Yeah.
It's just like
It's-
walking in a straight line. Like,
yes, and
"Whoa!"
the face feels like it's just the one thing, you know? Like,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. That's what bothers me.
Well, it didn't last that long.
It didn't last. Thank God. But it's like those types of movies or shows are fine too. Like I don't need everything to be, you know, Game of Thrones quality
No.
or the other one with the cowboys in the place. What the fuck is that one called that I still haven't finished? Westworld. Like I've seen
First
season 1.
Yes.
Epic.
Don't-
Started
second
watching second season and it's just
I still
like
haven't finished second
lukewarm.
season.
Yeah.
Actually. Yeah.
I haven't either. I
It
watched on
started.
one
It
or two.
started like good, and then
yeah, but I just
second
then, like,
episode or something, it just starts dropping.
I don't know, like Anthony Hopkins brought some fucking cray stuff into the first season there.
Exactly.
He was just like so mellow and like, and you know, like matter of fact.
And very
And it was
mysterious.
Mysterious,
Yeah.
yes. And
You
there's
want-
none
yeah.
of that. It's just like all these young actors doing young actor shit. I was just like, I'm not feeling it.
No.
Like I understand, like, the newer generation come in and they're gonna like clear up the house, you know, and take over and shit, like they wanted in the first one.
It had some stuff going for it, but then it
I
just
don't know. It feels like they
dropped
lost
it.
it. Is
Yeah.
there just 2 seasons?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Mm.
Yeah. I'm sure
But
they're
I love
doing,
the idea.
Yeah.
Like I really love season 1. It kept me like I want to see the next one. I want to see the next one.
Actually,
One of my favorite things about that show is how they've done the sort of like the CG animated stuff with her sitting still, where they sort of differentiate who are the people like in this world and who like and the robots.
yeah.
And when she sits really still, and I don't know if it's CGI or not, because she's moving like so robotically.
Yeah.
Like, what is acting? When is it just like real? And when is, because that's like the problem they had with Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
Like when those two things like went past each other, you saw it clearly.
Yeah.
In
yeah.
this movie, I'm just like, I don't.
There's no-
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
You
the
can't
line is so
see-
blurred. You could probably like watch it in slow mo, or you know, like
Definitely.
in high definition, and just like really find what is what. But that's not how you watch movies.
No.
And this one, they make it so creepy, like Dolores, and she just sits there, and she's so different from the character that she is in that world,
Yeah.
believing the whole robot, you know, like that they're real and they live.
And
in
I
this
always
world.
I loved how they go from like she's so emotionally damaged and like super crying and
yeah.
and then just like click.
They turn her off, yeah.
And she's just sitting there and like has this little tear still dripping down her
Yeah,
face,
that
but
is
she's
so-
switched off completely. Like it's so.
But that's how you do the tear thing, not like you
Right?
do with Captain America. Fuck that shit.
But because you said that and
Yeah.
because I saw it yesterday, I
Yeah.
kept fucking hearing you like there's fucking tears every time I saw the tears.
I
I'm
wish I had like a
Elias said-
Hulk slap in his face, just like.
Elias was right. Yes. But I also get because you know they've lost all of these people.
You
and
cry with both your fucking eyes then.
No, you don't.
Motherfucker.
No,
And there are
Real
no
men.
American flags in the back when you cry.
there was no American flag.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's how I'm reading it now. It's just like after the fact, it's just like flags moved in, and not that there's something wrong with American flags. It would have been equally bad with the Swedish flag in
Yes,
the back,
100%.
with the Swedish guy crying. Like it's just.
It's 21 movies, Elias.
I know, and that's what makes it annoying. That you just like, oh yeah, and we're gonna have this super stupid scene
But it's
where
like-
all the cranes in Spider-Man, all the crane people get together and move the cranes for Spider-Man with American flags, and that it's just like, no,
well, that one.
make it a New York City
I
thing.
definitely
Don't make
agree.
it. That is so like that's how
that's
you
the worst.
ruin movies.
Oh,
like, be proud, be blah blah blah, you know, but don't shove it into people's face.
We don't want to see it.
Because it's super hard.
Yeah. I mean,
Like, it doesn't matter if it's Swedish or American or, you know, Albanian. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just that America does most of the movies that we watch.
Yes.
And when you shove, like, oh, patriotism in people's faces, where people, like, it's like us talking about going to Comic-Con and you weren't there. You're not going to care.
exactly.
And we did that. And it was terrible. And just don't do it. We've been doing movies long enough for us not to make this mistake.
yeah.
Like, you can't talk about shit that people can't relate to.
Exactly. You should learn by now. Like you should
It's like
know this.
patriotism only works one way.
Yes.
And
way.
It's like, no way. Exactly. No, but I'm just thinking, like, Swedish patriotism doesn't make Americans proud, and American patriotism doesn't make anyone else fucking proud.
No.
You know, it's just like, skip that shit. It's Spider-Man. Make it about the city he lives in.
That's it.
Just
I mean,
like,
even
blah,
it-
blah, Queens. That's fine.
Even it being a superhero movie is American because
Of course.
superheroes is an American thing.
Of
they
course.
created the superhero.
Yeah.
Like,
And I love you for it.
yes.
But I don't need you to shove, you know, like the
Any-
person
any
making
flag
no,
in
but
that
any
case.
flag, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, make it about Queens, you know, like if they're moving around in Queens, make it like like a Queens thing.
Yeah.
Because that's local, like to that area where Spider-Man moves. Like it makes it more part of the story.
Exactly. Then maybe I want to go to Queens and,
Yeah.
and see that city. And like, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like keep it smaller.
Yeah.
Just like local somehow. Like don't make it, like when you make it cheesy in a bad way. Because this movie, or like these movies, they're already over the top. When you start putting like if you would like make like Spider-Man hold up a cross and like, thank you Jesus for my superpower, like that would have also thrown it away.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. Like don't shove it into like whatever it is. Like if you believe in Jesus, that's good for you. You don't have to tell it in a Spider-Man movie.
No.
Like unless there is like the religious adventures of Spider-Man.
I'm sure there is.
I was bitten by a radioactive Jesus, and I eight-legged Jesus. I don't know. Like, then it would have made sense.
And now I pee wine.
Exactly. I pee on bread and it becomes wine. No, pee in water and it becomes wine. Maybe that's how it works.
Maybe that's how it is. I don't know.
What happened? Like turn water into wine. That's the one, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Did something happen? Like, the bread turned into his flesh.
Yeah, so he's like. He's feeding people with him.
So Spider-Man goes around turning bread into flesh.
That's just another way for him to get away with jerking off on bread or in bread. It's like you're
what?
eating me.
Oh,
You're eating a piece of me.
How's that burrito, Deadpool?
Oh man,
Oh, yeah, that was-
we had to.
Cool story, bro. You feel free to make that movie.
Yeah.
Like if someone draws like the religious Spider-Man thing, like epic.
Yes.
The religious adventures of Spider-Man. Like
Yes.
he has like a
crusade
cross
against-
with
yeah.
spider legs. I don't know. I don't know.
Like it's
Could be pretty cool.
What's it called? A cross spider? No.
Cross spider. 2020, the cross spider.
Yeah. No. Dude, that's so stupid.
Yeah.
My brain just stopped working.
This is what we should. This is what the podcast is about.
It's
Taking concepts and then pushing them
as far as we can.
far as we can
Yeah.
until they turn into the religious adventures of Spider-Man.
Oh man, this is horrible.
Religious quips.
Anything else that we missed during the whole holiday thing? How much time did you get off work, by the way? 3 weeks? 2 weeks?
I think it's like 2.5.
2.5.
But it feels like forever because I told Robert that we weren't recording the podcast today because I thought we had, like, it felt shorter,
Backup
but it
episode.
was longer and we already used all of our episodes. So I don't know. And I was alone with the kids and I had to like reschedule with my wife so she could come home again and take the kids. Because we had plans. We've been working in the garage and we've been running around like doing shit. So, yeah, that didn't work out. Fuck, I totally messed up. Like, I'm totally in vacay mode. Yeah, and nothing is like, I didn't even know it was Monday. Like, not joking. I knew it was Friday, and then apparently it's Monday. It just feels like one long day.
Weren't you supposed to work today? No, tomorrow.
No. Wednesday is
Wednesday?
my first day. Yeah.
Is it?
That's the 8th. Yeah, because it's the 7th tomorrow.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
guess.
That's it.
Yeah. No, I'm working tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Or working. Yeah. Fuck. It doesn't matter. Let's end this fucking podcast. I'm done. Yeah.
Yeah, I have
I need
nothing.
to go home and play more
Play The
video
Witcher,
games.
yeah. That's what I was thinking. I need to get home in time so
Yeah.
I don't have to, oh shit.
Yeah. It's already too late. Thank you all for listening.
Yeah,
And save the planet.
save the planet, save the fire.
Save Jesus.
Less Spider-Man religion. Religious Mexican Spider-Man.
Yes. Up in Sketchbook.
Skadoosh.
Bye guys. Bye.